Anyway. Maybe it's a bad thing, I don't know. But guys, look at us. Look at me, like, look, basically what I've done is created, like, guys, this is so weird. Welcome to Nay's Corner. This is what I've been wanting to do, guys. Let me just give you a quick little rundown. I used to be a little reader back in the day, you know. I used to be a little Wattpad girly. Yes, I was, but that quickly died down once, you know, exam season hit. This is way back in secondary school when I used to read all the time. So what I'm here today for, what we're here today for, is to try and help me get back into reading, because nowadays, it's not nowadays, it's like I like reading still. It's just 1, finding the right books, 2, finding the time, and 3, I never know what to say at 3, but you get my point. I just don't know what I'm doing. So I'm lying. I do know what I'm doing. I'm just really excited and super nervous at the same time. I don't know. I feel like I'm too far away, but I don't know. Oh, but we cozy. I've got my little beanbag chair. I've got my blanket here ready. My water. I was gonna say water. My water. And my book of choice. As you already know, everyone is raving, well, based on this present moment in time, everyone was raving about Colleen Hoover books. Now, I wasn't really on this trend because, like I said, I've taken a huge break from reading. So when her books were being, like, advertised everywhere, I was like, okay, we'll give it a go. But again, TikTok's one of those things where it's like, not TikTok, it was more, I just assumed that this was for like the younger girlies, so like around my sister's age, because right now she's in this book craze obsessed era where every minute she needs to buy a new book. Like, she bought herself a little bookshelf. She's there filling it up with all types of books like this, books that all the girls online are recommending. So, you know, being me, needing to try new hobbies, it's always been on my mind to do something like this. I did try during COVID a year ago. I'll insert some footage. It's a little bit didn't work out. It wasn't giving. Before I show you this little gem that I have, darling, I said a year ago. It's been 3 years. I'm looking at the timestamps. 3 years. 3! This is what COVID does to you. I honest to God thought this happened a year ago. 3 years. Technically it's 4 because 2024 is down the road, baby. She around the corner. Anyway, I don't know what I'll ever do with with this, but I guess I didn't think I'd use it. No, I did. I don't know. Bro, you wanted to see, here you go. We're back in business. Hello, friends. Like I said, we're here to read Twilight. I'm not even prepared still. Give me a second. Maybe the drill. Got me some Nivea oil because we actually have to have it. I might have one shoulder out. Snuggle. A little bit snuggle there. Anyway, how am I feeling tonight? Tonight I actually was applying to read because it's like midnight. Twilight. And you're going to sleep. Like, I'm trying to go to bed. Anyway, where did we leave off? You may ask. It feels like I'm here, like, I was just here, bro. Like, I was just here 24 hours ago. Mad. You know about Carlisle? You know, Jasper and Alice let Edward know that Storm was coming, and it's time to play baseball. And then, you know, Edward invited Bella. Jasper was like, you invite her? She was like, yeah, I want to be invited. You know, long story short, they're going to play baseball. That is where we left off. Pretty much. Oh, and Edward's on high alert because, you know, some vampire visitors are coming over to see how the Cullens, you know, live, you know, because they're vampires that don't drink human blood, you know, that. It's funny how, you know, now that Bella is, you know, been introduced, now they want to come after they've been in Forks long before Bella had been, because remember, Bella's new to the area. She's new to the area. Well, she hasn't visited in how many summers or whatever. Anyway, let's neither here nor there. It's here, so we're going to jump straight back into the book at chapter 17, the game. I'm going to hold off on the accents today. Realise I sound like an idiot, so we'll see how I feel. Yes, I am a Twihard fan, okay? Team Jacob over here. Yeah, period, point blank. And the whole time I was reading it, I was just Like, I was literally just thinking about the film, like, okay, so this is the part of the film where this happens, and this is the part of the film where this happens, and oh, he says this, and oh, they didn't include this bit, but okay, I see why, but maybe I don't, maybe they should have included this bit instead of this bit, and da-da-da. It was fun. I want to redo it, so if this goes well, that's what we'll be doing, okay? Number 2, I still need to update you guys about what's been going on at work. I only had a 3-day week this week, so that was cool. I literally spent today in a coma. I woke up at 2 p.m. 2:45 p.m. I went to the shower, I ate, I came up here, tidied up my room a little bit, so it's a lovely and spacious now. What else did I do? I ate some leftover spaghetti that my dad made for me on Tuesday. I hadn't gotten around to eating it until today, Friday. Yeah, you heard right. Then what else did I do? I chilled with my sister. She watched this movie, I think Blue and Ivy, or what's the other girl's name? Ivy and Bean. One of the movies, I think it was the second one on Netflix. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't great, but it's just kiddish. So I just watched that with her. I was gonna play COD with my brother today for the first time. You know how long I've been meaning to do that. I was gonna do that today, but tried to download Warzone. 6-hour wait. It should be done now, or in the next, it said the next 30 minutes, but I've been prepping for 30 minutes, so it's probably done, hopefully. And during that waiting time, actually, I wanted to play Black Ops multiplayer, but I could not, because it's like the downloading, I don't know what, I guess because my brother's downloading Black Ops for his PS, so that we can play the multiplayer on that, and then I was downloading Warzone so that we could play on that too. So I think just collectively it just wasn't giving, and the internet is now jammed or whatever. I can use my phone, my laptop, YouTube, music, fine, but I can't game. So yeah, what have I been doing, really? Like, what have I really been doing? Not much. I did update my work journal, so that's good, and that's about it. I also did want to say was, when it comes to this reading thing, I'm a talker, but I like to read in silence. So I know a lot of people have they like set a candle, you know, get cozy and da-da-da. Usually when I read, I'm in my bed. Like, it's night hours, so like around this time it's midnight, by the way. But yeah, it'll be late. I'll read until God knows how long if the book's interesting. That's kind of what I want to get back to. Back when I would read Wattpad, I'd be so engrossed in the book. I'd literally be there. I'd have school at like 7. Tell me why me and Faith are up at 5 a.m. reading a book of Wattpad. Like, oh, I miss year 7. I'm not gonna lie. The good days. The good days. But anyway, yeah, so I'd be in bed reading. But I feel like I don't want to confuse my brain into thinking that I'm trying to sleep. So I don't like reading in my bed as much. Actually, that's a lie, I do still. If I were to read, it's been a while, but I don't know why I'm changing that. So I'm going to be sitting in silence reading if it's interesting, and if there are parts where I feel like I need to talk to you, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. And yeah, I'm excited. Am I excited? No, because people are telling me, everyone online is saying these books are trash, like it's just not giving what it's supposed to give. And to be honest, fair dues, but I don't know, this isn't my type of book either. Like, I don't know what genre it is. I want to say it's romance. I'll know after I read it where to group it. I'm usually a dystopian type of girl, like a dystopian, a little bit of thriller. I like my books how I like my movies. Psychological thrillers, dystopian type, a little bit of romance, just a little bit, or a lot of it, I don't know. And what else? I don't actually know. I like what I like I'll know it if I've read the blurb, and I actually haven't read this blurb before, but I'll read it for you today. I did want to do like a little bedtime story time talking, but babes, my diction is not good. So talking out loud or reading out loud with me stumbling and fumbling, I do that when I'm using my own words, let alone having to read someone else's. So I might, depending how I feel, I don't know. Okay, I should set a timer for how long I read for. Maybe? Should I? That would be good, right? Is this still filming? I don't even know. But here we go. Is this gonna be crying? You'll be smiling through your tears. Bro, I gave my mum, you know the book, sorry, I'm really putting this off, but the book I gave for my mum, I bought for my mum, she's for Mother's Day, she read it, finished it, and loved it. She was like, Renee, is there a second book? I'm like, no babes, it's just the first one. And she's like, yeah, I was up last night reading it, it's actually really good. And I was like, oh, I'm glad you like it. I know nothing about the book, I just saw Adiola Patron reading it, and I was like, my mum will probably like this book. Let's go. This is cringe. I've got my water here, I said that, but let me just take a little sip. I feel like I'm showboating right now. It feels so weird. Oh, I'm cringing myself out. Okay. Oh, I have my blanket here too. I'm gonna put this. Procrastination at its finest. Guys, one last thing before I start. I don't think I'm ever gonna start. But yeah. Remember the book I said that my mum bought for me to read? This is what she wants me to read. This wasn't actually the first book. The other book I gave to my dad to read. I haven't asked him if he started it yet because I was like, it's boring. It's just, they're just throwing words at you. Like, no. Similar situation. So, will I read it? Who knows? Who knows? It's there though. It's there. Anyway, let's just get started. Okay. Okay. Sometimes the one who loves you is the one who hurts you the most. Lily hasn't had it easy, but that's never stopped her from working hard for the life she wants. She's come a long way from the small town in Maine where she grew up. She graduated from college, moved to Boston, and started her own business. So when she feels a spark with a gorgeous neurosurgeon named Ryle Kinnaid, everything in Lily's life suddenly seems almost too good to be true. Ryle is assertive, stubborn, and maybe even a little arrogant. He's also sensitive, brilliant, and has a total soft spot for Lily. But Ryle's complete aversion to the relationship is disturbing. As questions about her new relationship overwhelm her, so do doubts of Atlas Corrigan, her first love and link to the past she left behind. He was her kindred spirit, her protector. When Atlas suddenly reappears, everything Lily has built with Ryle is threatened. With the bold and deeply personal novel, Colleen Hoover delivers a heart-wrenching story that breaks exciting new ground for her as a writer. It ends with us as an unforgettable tale of love that comes at the ultimate price. Okay, so we're dealing with a love triangle. Maybe a little bit of 50 Shades, but 50 Shades is Twilight, so maybe a little bit of Twilight. It's giving Twilight. Yeah. It's giving Twilight, okay. What else? Small town, blah 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 blah. I don't know what she's giving. I'll let you know in a second. Ryle. We're gonna change his name to Kyle because Jesus, I can't pronounce Riley. His name's Riley. We can work with Riley. Lily and Riley. Lily and Ryle. Right, that looks like Ryle though. Ryle. Riley? Ryle? Kyle? Riley. Riley? Ryle. Okay, and then Atlas. Giving Golden Retriever. His name's Atlas. Okay, so maybe we have to stick with Ryle. What are my thoughts? I don't know. I want to say someone's gonna get heartbroken, but that's a given. So, but who is it gonna be, Atlas or Ryle? Is it gonna be like, is she gonna actually delve into this triangle, please? Or like, is she gonna tiptoe on the edge of each of these lines? Because if not, then I'm gonna be bored. So main character Lily and two Manses, possibly. Who knows? How I like to start my reading, I always look at the last page first of the story. This is acknowledgements, note from the author. Yeah, I always like reading the last page. It is recommended this section be read after reading the book as it contains spoilers. Okay, well, I like reading the last page, so this is what we have. Can you guys see? No, you can't, but I'm gonna start from... Is this gonna be a huge spoiler? Okay, I was gonna start from like here, the first sentence of the second to last page, but maybe I'll start with this sentence. Okay. I'm gonna read it out loud. Hopefully it's not Jesus. Anyway, I clench his jacket in my hands and keep my face pressed tight against his chest. I suddenly feel like I'm 15 again. My neck and cheeks flush from his words. Has she chosen Atlas? She chose Atlas. Wait. Also, if it's gonna be like this, I can't be reading out loud. It's too cringe. Okay. My flush from his words, but I'm not 15. I'm an adult with responsibilities and a child. I can't just allow my teenage feelings to take over. Not without a little reassurance, at least. I pull back and look up at him. Do you donate to charity? Atlas laughs with confusion. Several. Why? Do you want kids someday? He nods. Of course I do. Do you think you'll ever want to leave Boston? He shakes his head. No, never. Everything is better here, remember? His answer gives me the reassurance I need. I smile up at... Oh, I didn't say that right. He shakes his head. No, never. Everything is better here. Remember? I still said that weird, but anyway. His answers give me reassurance. His answers give me the reassurance I needed. See, this is why I can't read, okay? Every time I read, I just hear my mother's voice. Renee, read the words on the page and not the word you think they're saying. Read what's there. And I struggle every time. He pulls me tight again. His answers give me the reassurance I need. I smile up at him. Okay, I'm ready. He pulls me tight against him, and I laugh. With everything that has happened since the day he came into my life, I never expected this outcome. I've hoped for it a lot, but until now I wasn't sure if it would ever happen. I close my eyes when I feel his lips meet the... Something on her collarbone. I feel it. I can't! She closes her eyes. She feels his lips on her collar. The smooch. It feels just like the foot. What is it? What is it? Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay. Sorry. I feel like I'm 15. I can't do this. Okay. I'm crying. Let me stop. Okay. Okay, I can't see. Okay, yes I can. I close my eyes when I feel his lips meet the spot on my collarbone. He presses a gentle kiss there, and it feels just like the first time he kissed me there all those years ago. He brings his mouth to my ear, and in a whisper he says, "You can stop swimming now, Lily." We finally reach the shore. Wow, okay. This is the first time I've ever read a book, and the last page actually spoiled the entire book for me. Do I need to read this? No. Am I going to? Yes. Yeah. That's actually a first. Usually when I read the last page, it doesn't really resonate, or I can't really tell what's gonna happen. There's probably a lot of twists and turns that happen throughout, but I know who Atlas is, and I'm gonna remember the fact that she ends up with Atlas. Usually I don't remember the last page. I know I'm gonna remember this now. Do you get it? Yeah. Anyway, Maybe we don't even start today and we start another day. Okay, let me just stop. Let me just stop. Let me see how many chapters there are. So at least I know how much I can do before I call it quits. Okay, I just flicked and saw chapter 6. That doesn't look too... I was gonna say it doesn't look too far away. Wait, chapter 6? I don't see another chapter. Okay, chapter 3. We'll see. I might do 2 chapters. The silence will start now, okay? Don't worry. We'll be silent now. Part 1. If you guys want to read the book... Should I start a book club? Did he score now? Okay, yeah. Sorry. Okay. I'll let you know where I'm at when it gets interesting, okay? What? Why is this the first line, my guy? I wasn't picturing this. Okay, should I read it? Yes. Spoilers. There will be spoilers throughout. And I don't remember if this book is... Do I need to give like disclaimers? Like, this book may be triggering, alright? But I'm triggered, so just, you know what you get in yourself. No, you don't. Okay. Yeah, trigger warning. As I sit here with one foot on either side of the ledge, looking down from 12 stories about this... See? In my head I didn't read it like this. Anyway, as I sit here with one foot on either side of the ledge, looking down from the 12 stories above the streets of Boston, I can't help but think about suicide. Not my own. I like my life enough to want to see it through. Sorry, why am I still reading? But yeah. I'm like, girl, same, but damn. You got me hooked.